Right, rock and roll horse.
Moment of truth.
Moment of truth.
Any reason why you should be looking up at me in the cab? Drive forward 10 foot there, son.
At least we didn't come here for one angle. What's you do?
106.
Hello!
35, what's my north?
The printer's fast.
117.3.
Well, what are you expecting her to do, horse?
She was already on the dyno. Just pull her down as quick as you can. She gets hot very quick because she's screwed to the flappers.
Not because she's a New Holland, no.
No, not at all.
So what number are we going to hit then?
340.
340. Right, we're not going for full pull, just short pull.
Just a short pull.
What's she do?
324.
324. He's lost a few, he thought he'd hit 340.
340, but it's hard to dyno because she's trying to overheat, I think, before we can get her pulled down.
Yes, okay. Well, how'd you New Holland do, horse?
She must be 2...
You've started the wrong digit, horse.
3.
Oh, 3, aye.
320.
320. That's roughly she was 324 or something. I think she was supposed to be 340, but she's overheating. Limping away there, look, Conor, limping away.
It's LED beacons. That should be illegal. What about my big Fiat? How did she do?
Your big Fiat? What do you think the big Fiat did? The 11090? 106. Must have been no turbo in her or
She
something.
can't be turbo.
No turbo.
Pipes just for the look of the thing.
Yes. She didn't look the part now. She looked the part. Not enough black smoke.
No.
Listen to that, Conor. Listen to that awesome sound.
It sounds like she runs in AA batteries. But it's a nice looking thing all the same.
It's hard to beat the old school for other black rake boys.
No, the
6430 horse, 6430. What am I going to get out of her?
115.
I'm going 120. It doesn't look like a man's chipped her.
The sticker brings her down, you see, you lose horsepower for them stickers.
That's right. You do lose horsepower when you fit them stickers, like, that's correct. What about the big 6910? Tell me of all your dramas this week getting her to this location. At a point we did consider bringing the low loader.
Yes, well, I started off, you brought her back from Mahara. Conor, fix them tail lights.
This is the blame game starting here now. This is laying it up. John.
I never blamed anybody. I says, you brought her down the road, them tail lights aren't working. That's right, I'll fix the tail lights. Went there. There was a side light missing in the front too. So I thought,
we'll not drive her this distance. Big long run with lights in case it gets dark on the way home.
there's a crisscross on her. Is that how the fuse works? Or the two tail lights connected? So I thought, I need a bulb and a fuse regardless. So I jumped in there, checked all the fuses were dead on.
So, you got the lights sorted?
Got the lights sorted and pulled her out of the shed to give her a wash because with Brian with me I was going to give her a proper valet, and when I hit her a splitter and we had no splitters. So
What do you mean you had no splitters?
well, you know the way in a tractor you have gears,
Yes.
and then you have buttons for splitters.
Yes.
She didn't have them. on either button.
Yes. So we basically went back to a tractor that had a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stick shift.
And 117k at top revs.
So she was stuck in the low box. That's why we were considering going with the low loader to get her here, just to get her dynoed.
So long story short, we got the diagnostics going on her. I went through the fuse box with a fine tooth comb last night, and now she's going.
Tell them what you found in the fuse box. What kind of fuses did you find?
Well, I thought there was a good 80 amp paper clip fuse. So
hard to beat the paper clips, boys. She's the rod. I think I would take the 5,000 horse. Huh? I think I would take the 5,000.
Might be warmer than the 5,000.
That'll upset the Massey man. You know they're like them in Massey man. Very, very sensitive. Very, very sensitive.
I like their tractors.
Conor was telling me that his 1990 would pull one of them. Now, I think his 1990 would struggle to pick up one of them, never mind pull it.
I don't know if the hitch would reach.
Should be lifting to the nose, lad. Have you got a ball and spin hitch? I'm going to find a shelter spot because we have a load of all of these adverts for marketing campaign, and I have to shout out about the prices are going up. If you don't get your plan bought in the first 10 days, you're going to have to pay extra. Because we got to pay for Conor, and we got to pay for Brian, and we got to pay for Willis, and we got to pay for a whole lot of other people. And I am only too happy to pay the awesome team that are at FarmFLiX.
You know what behind in a day like that? Nice warm AgLife hoodie.
I like yours. Nice warm AgLife hoodie like yours, Conor.
Well,
you're double hitting. You
I have a nice warm body warmer too.
FarmFLiX. Yes, yes.
Then you get this wee badge here.
Representing. There's one of them big Fiats peeling away, lad.
She's away with the tail between her legs.
A wee tear, did you? That's the big 107 horse Fiat.
106.
106 horse Fiat.
That thing must be straight. There's no way that's turboed. And if she is, she's a disgrace.
We have a 6.9 to dyno after the old tea break here, and in the meantime I'm going to make some ads. There's a 7.430 with a front loader.
That'll be an ignorant loader.
I tell you this, I am bewildered at men putting comments and videos going, oh, you should put a front loader in your 6.9, John. That'd be class. Front loaders don't help tractors. They're very, very practical, but they devalue your tractor.
Go on by all them cattle you have to feed.
Aye, yep.
7, 8 in the diet feeder. See these weights here? I thought the gist of this was this here sits in between the arms.
You probably can put it on the other way around, but if you want more ballast weight, the further out it sits, the more leverage you got. But yes, I prefer it the other way around, because that's the way mine is. But it'll fit, you imagine. See all the stickers is on there, look. It does, surely.
When you getting your gate post destroyer?
I'm not getting the gate post destroyer, I tell you this. I know you think that's your tractor now.
No, 7 is my thought.
Aye, that's what I mean. I know you think that's your tractor now, but I'll let you live in your fantasy. It's on the way, lad. I have it bought, it's on the way. It's the old Royal Mail strikes, you know, that's why it hasn't showed up.
That's to here, would it?
Conor's just found out he has to do marketing as well. Fun times.
This wasn't in the contract.
He loves to throw this. This wasn't in my job description at me. But as he knows now, when you join FarmFLiX, you could be asked to do anything. Pretty much.
You're not supposed to tell new recruits this, you know. You're supposed to wait till they're hired.
No, I'm done with pretending this is a great place to work. We are just telling people how it is. Working at FarmFLiX is different.
Different, I like that.
It's a lot of fun as well. What is she? What was she doing? 102. Red cane or blue cane? Given the choice.
Blue.
Blue?
Blue. Got red herring.
I thought you'd be a man that likes to stand out and be different. I had a peg to use a red.
No. Although the H2s, I prefer a H2 over a clean.
Controversial. Very, very
I
controversial.
don't think the cane stickers suit red. You see this white background on the trailer? You see that's like, even this white behind the Smith? Don't like that.
What way are you talking about?
You see the way it says Smith, but there's a white background?
Yes.
Don't like that. The same with the cane.
What?
The cane's the same. Whereas the heron just has a nice. The heron's just a nice back, or there's no background on it.
That's a contrast colour horse.
It's wild looking, is what it is.
You would take and write the word cane like that. Cane.
I would just change that to white and take away this here. Simple. It's the simple things in life.
I'm going to get Conor to do the graphic design of all our future artwork.
And then the subscribers.
It's going to be mint.
Subscribers straight up like that.
Are you okay walking past that? Do you need a moment?
Don't know. Wouldn't be fit for her. Big girls need loving too, John.
Yes. They don't come much bigger than Cleats will.
This is what I was telling the man earlier on. You see a tractor like that there with that size of bonnet, what is them couple of weights going to do? Like, them's the weights you put in the front of a Fiat.
Have you never heard Tesco saying that?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Every little helps. But just like you, maybe Cleat likes a wee gate post.
Aye, so
Smasher.
a tractor that size and he has a gate post destroyer on. If you're feared, just say, John.
Right. We just need a Dyno tractor now.
Aye, it's getting at me there. Although there's not much to go through now, like, really.
1 or 2. We're just debating what horsepower will be. What do you think? What do you think a 6.9 will be? I have no idea.
What were the standard?
I think there were 140 maybe boost with a 15 horsepower boost, but I don't know if she's even boosting anymore. You know.
You'll know in 5 minutes. You'll know whatever Brian gets a hold of her.
Give me a number. Who's going to be closest? Come on.
I'm going 140.
140.
I'm going 140.
Stevie, this is Stevie who organised this entire Dyno day. Are you loving life right now?
I am loving life right now.
Pressure's off.
Pressure's off.
Hard part's getting to
As
here.
you said to me, John, just relax and everything will go into place. And you know what? You were right. We're getting there.
Keep her lit.
Keep her letting it.
Call a number. Give me the number you think the 6.9 will be, because he says it's 140. I'm going to go with 142.
Driving her up the road, I think she's maybe 135.
Okay, 135, 135. It's possible now, but the big gears, the high gear and the 50k
There's a
will...
lot of wee hills that's putting her off now, to be honest.
So give me the lay of the land again. You're...
Martina, OG cancer, and I was diagnosed at 41 with stage 3 esophageal cancer.
So you're volunteering today?
Volunteering, yeah. It's a charity run by volunteers, either ex-patients or carers that have all been affected by either esophageal or gastric cancer. We go out around the countryside. It's all about raising awareness, early detection. If we meet some person today and we say to them, look, they've had a wee bit of difficulty swallowing, a wee bit of heartburn, most people put that down to, I've ate my dinner wrong. Yep. And we're all very good at saying, I will be grand. Absolutely. And not going, when I was diagnosed, I went with tiredness, and my doctor saved my life. My mum was diagnosed with terminal cancer and we were nursing my father, who was paralysed in a wheelchair. My marriage broke down, so I was tired. And my sister, who's awful good to me, she was a mummy when I couldn't be mummy to my children. She said to me, go and see the doctor, and I went, and she had said, just on account of your mummy, Martina will do a camera test. And when they went down, that's when they found it. And I had 2 weeks of staging where they thought it was too far gone. And then when they said to me, look, we'll give you chemo and we'll give you surgery. Now, surgery's tough, 1 in 19, only make it through. And I went through it with 6 other men who didn't make it through. And then when I did and I got through the other side, that's when I went to OG Cancer. And they run committee meetings, and that, to be honest with you, saved my life too, in the sense that I've seen other people that had the same cancer and were living with it and had a normal life. And I thought, I can go out and volunteer as well. Now my sister volunteers, my children all volunteer, and we love it. The main thing of the charity is if somebody stops today and says, I'll go and get tested, early detection means the world to us. The biggest symptom is heartburn and difficulty swallowing. Normally it comes with weight loss and things like that. I didn't have those sort of things, but as I said, it's trying to catch it early. It's getting to be more of a younger person's disease. I was 41, we have a girl that was 32. We have had a lot of younger people coming through with the same sort of, being caught earlier,
Well, your story is phenomenal.
Thank you so much, thank you.
Good to see you looking so well.
Well, listen, I'd like to thank all the organisers for having us here today. It's their kind gesture that means that we can reach somebody, and everybody in OG Cancer and all the volunteers do an amazing job. They all give their time for nothing and go out and do days like this to try and get people, prevention's better than cure.
Lovely to meet you.
Lovely, thank you very much. Thank you.
Why did that thing making all the noise? Is it 1,000 or 540 in Shades Sedan? This? 1,000? No bar. Get her into $1,000.
1,000 eco.
1,000 eco because we've got horses to spare.
Maybe a lot of donkeys.
Just header there, wee second, Chief. Your dyno needs work because it's going to put so much horsepower, how did you know?
Yes. She maybe doesn't go that low, does she?
What do you think she's going to do?
I bet Stevie said 140, I said 142, and he said 135.
I'd probably go with him. What's the other one doing?
Oh, 175, she's standard.
She's standard 175. Mm-hmm. Are you driver down?
Conor bar down, yeah. I've never seen him with the glasses on, but must be serious.
Still can't see. She's hitting 1270 torque. She's hitting 1270 torque, 182 horse. No oil.
Check it for leaks, lad. Just check it for leaks.
No oil leak either. A classic. That's the way you want them. That's the way you want them.
Conor, look. John Deere. Right, rock and roll horse.
Moment of truth.
Moment of truth. What are you hang? What are you betting? 10S.
150.
Sport.
150.
150. You're the highest so far now. I've had a 142 and a 135 and a 140. Man, the dyno says to do 150.
Has he the program manager yet?
So this is the moment of truth. I kind of wonder, what have you bought? What have you got? There is a switch in there, a wee toggle switch. It's like a chip. I don't think it's working. The LED lit briefly at one point when I was driving up the road, but probably not working. And that way you have no idea where the chip has her sitting higher or lower or whatever. She's doing what she's doing. And then we'll figure out what we want her to be doing. Just getting her yoked up here and get their heads on.
Starter.
Turn her on.
Going ahead.
That's your PTO, that's your power, that's your torque. And we'll bring it up here and I'll just put her center to 1,000. She'll pull her down to 1,000. Just let her sit for a minute or two to warm her up.
Don't blow her up on me.
You must only have 3 cylinders, this year.
That's all she's doing. Seriously.
Like shaft, that's what she's doing.
It's bad. Bad. She's doing big numbers, Brian.
Maybe it'll sort her out for you too at some stage.
Aye.
112, not 2 hours.
It's all in the torque, lad. She's just shocky in the torque, what do you see?
Done.
Aye?
She can be done, like, but you can't just screw her. You got to do her VBD port.
Same as the 7.8.
There you go. One thing I will tell you on that VB44 pump, make sure, clean diesel.
Okay.
If you don't put diesel in that, clean diesel, 2 grand.
Make sure clean diesel. What engine revs? 900. It's official, Conor. We've bought ourselves a hill sniffer.
A what?
A hill sniffer.
What's that?
Max 1, 2, 3. And most of the time she's doing 110.
Huh? 1, 2, 3. I'm impressed. Do you want me to drop her at T-Net on the way home?
Sorry. Sorry. Aye, go ahead, Ards. What's the crack, Chief?
Not too bad, Joe. Just turn away. Just a new dirty Saturday right enough, but sure. Do a bit of charity now, innit?
Down with the Dyno.
Out with the Dyno, out with the end of the day. Helping Stephen, trying to earn a few pounds for 2 charities. I know it's very hard and things is a lot tighter in the world, like, but you never know when you need them, and well, any of us will need them. Like.
How has season 1 went with 1180?
Didn't get the 1180 too late in the second cut, but very, very, very well pleased with it. And I've got made here at the back here, you'll see black protectors.
Yes.
And people was damaging them, so before we damaged the new one, we got a fella, Graham Warden, he made us 2 new ones. It's 18 inches longer and harder to get in the gates. The lock is very, very superior. Quietness, easier on fuel than the last one. Don't know why that would be. Well, it's the lever rather than the man. But the governors would be more responsive, far more responsive. If you had a wee tiny lump at all, spit a puff of smoke and go on, like should be.
Hard to beat seeing the smoke.
It is, yes. It's run very, very well, now to be fair. Biggest problem would have been the weather. The weather down in the Ards was very dry in the summertime.
Burnt up.
Burnt up badly.
Well, on top of everything now, nothing needing changed anymore.
We lost the tractor 8 weeks ago.
Oh, that's right, I forgot about that.
It was a wee relay in the heater metrics that had been changed on a recent new Holland that we purchased. The wee resistor went fire. It was replaced. A couple of days later it went to fire. Same thing again. One last time they took the tractor with it. I'll not be replacing with another blue one. I have one blue one in the yard and it'll be replaced as well.
Was that Geordie's tractor or was that the other one?
Geordie's. Very disappointing because I think it's the most washed tractor in Ireland, and it actually was just washed and blew out that morning. From me getting a phone call till I was with him was no more than 2 minutes. The tractor was an inferno, an absolute inferno.
Any 250 hours in the fleet yet?
No, couldn't afford. Well, I would like them, but I just couldn't afford them. I have an R2175s ordered, so we're going that way.
You're going up.
I'm just going all green again. Just been there, done that, got the t-shirt.
Well, what's your favourite tractor you've seen today?
Me own, always. Always me own. Got 215s on there now, but it'll be doing well now. So, aye. It'll be doing well. Let's go, it does go well at 215 now.
That's
I thought the big tractors on before. Only wee shafts on them.
This thing's a bit dry or what, Cleet?
Aye, well that big shaft that I have there, the ones that they use, they don't use them that often, you know. What do you know?
It's not locking in, but if you bring it right back, sir, the shaft can't come out tomorrow. My shaft bigger than yours.
On the way down there now, lad. seen my lens. Stevie, you're known for doing the air ambulance calendars this last couple of seasons. You didn't do one this year. Why did we decide to have a Dyno day?
Look, it was an idea was put to me by my father, and we were sitting in the house talking about it after we did the handover for the last one here. He says to me, what about doing a Dyno day? And I said, where would we do it? He says, Carcassonne. I come over and had a meeting with the circuit manager, and the circuit manager, Donald O'Neill, said, yes, absolutely, no problem. We would love to have it. So I went from there, basically. That's just how it...
How is it done? Are you pleased? Are you...
I'm delighted. But if anything more, I'm just knackered. I'm knackered.
What's the step counter say now?
Over 14,000.
Yes.
That's not bad going.
Nicely warmed up just.
That's not bad going. It's only warmed up.
Have you seen it an impressive that you were like, oh, really pleased that turned up?
A Ford 5000. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know how that wee thing held on. Just nothing but black smoke out of our noise. A couple of real impressive things, but it's brilliant to see people like Barry Reid from Liston Ski. There's a fleet of stuff came from Ballina, from Mackay's. It was just unbelievable. I never thought we would have had it just as big, in all honesty. But it's done now. It's time to pack up.
Any rumours of what the next project's going to be?
Possibility of a tractor pull next year from Mary Curie.
I know about the Fiat 1990 it would be doing more horse than my 6910.
Do you think?
Aye.
Would you be fit for it?
Rumour has it she's the rod.
Have you any advice for boys who come here and was maybe going home a wee bit disappointed?
Dry your eyes and get her to somebody that can mop her a wee bit more for you next time. No, there'll be a lot of boys can home with a piece of paper the night. They'll either be proud or they'll be sad, but you know what? We've had a good day and everybody has come out to support it. And you can't have a Dyno day without the Dyno men. And my thanks just go completely to those guys. More so the 500 Motor Racing Club of Ireland, because it's a perfect venue for it.
Big Major.
He's going for another run. No, without the 500 Motor Racing Club of Ireland, like this venue wouldn't have been available, and really it's perfect for it. Did you get what you wanted?
But 20 horse short.
Or we'll see a pair in the garage in Cardor in a couple of weeks' time.
20 horse short, roughly.
How you feeling, John?
What do you think, horse? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Do I want to know?
It was less than stellar performance now. She's not even factory standard, I don't think.
Who was closest?
I'm going home to Google this again. What should a 6910 be? And I'm going to hope that it says 125. Because it's 123.
123?
Yes.
Well, I said 130, so I was close.
You were the lowest, you 135, you said.
We'll look back on that one.
It's a sad day. Brian gave me a stern warning while I was, when you were on the Dyno. He's like, do not get dirty diesel in her. He says the fuel pump on that thing is $2,000 to replace.
How much is your Dyno worth?
Well, the dignity left when we bought a thing with blue LEDs on it. Like, I mean,
well, I've seen enough lights this week, so I'm not looking at that can be next week's job.
So people, she needs a turn. She most definitely needs a turn, and she will be getting a turn.
Or does she need to change the address?
She needs a computer to actually do it. You can't do it with the oil spanner. But see you later.